Hello there. In this video, we're going to look at best practice for filing your VAT return. I'm going to click on the Accountant button here, and I'm going to click VAT Reports Post-Brexit VAT-3 Report. And then on here on the left-hand side, choose your VAT period from and your VAT period to. And VAT period to, so in other words, if you had a 4-month VAT return or a 6-month VAT return, you would choose your Jan-Feb start date and May-June as your ending date. But we're going to just do a standard 2-month VAT return, and we're choosing Jan-Feb 2013 because that's the date I have examples for. And you click on Apply. Now, you don't want to choose here the date range when you're doing a VAT return because the VAT period is what determines what should be in your VAT return. So for example, if I go and look at mine, we can see here we have a VAT period that's different from the date range. So if we use the date range, this would fall into Jan-Feb when it actually belongs to March-April. So we have our VAT-3 here, and this is the numbers that we're going to file with revenue. So first thing I would do with this, I save it as a PDF, and then I upload that to a Google Drive. Now, I just use a Google Drive because it's a backup. You know, if anything happens to my laptop, I know it's already on, it's going to be on my Google Drive. I can also share that with my accountant. So it doesn't matter where you save it, as long as where you save it is going to be secure and backed up. So I just click Save here, and you just type in, I use a naming convention. I say VAT-3, and I put the VAT period and the year, and click Save, and then I upload that. That is the headline numbers. So these are the numbers that we have to file with revenue. But we want to now get the backup of these numbers. And that's essential because what if anything changes or you have a VAT inspection? You want to know what are the numbers that made that up. If we go back here and we go to our VAT-3 report, choose again Jan-Feb. So I'm choosing my VAT period, my to and from. And here in my report type, I'm choosing all breakdowns. If I click on all breakdowns and I click apply, this gives me a list. And you see the way it has type here, T1. And if I scroll down, it's going to get to the point there, it's T2. And it will go through all of these, the T1, the T2, E1, ES1, E2, ES2. It will give us the breakdown of all of those. And what you do with that is you can save as PDF and also save as Excel. I like to save it as Excel because when you have it saved as a CSV, then you know you can filter or you can sort, you can do whatever you like in that, and search. It's easy to search as well. And that's why I find that one very helpful. And again, I save that and I use tend to call it just VAT breakdown. And again, Jan-Feb, and it's 2013. But I want to, and that's all you need. And you have captured the detail for this VAT-3 that you filed with revenue. And the best practice after that is to go to Tools and Locks and close that VAT period. So you click on the VAT period and you click OK, and then that's locked. It means that if you put in a purchase invoice now that's dated between those dates, between the Jan-Feb date range, the system will automatically bounce it into the next VAT period, which is March-April 2013. That's the ideal for, you'll have all the information that you need there. But I know that some of you, our lovely bookkeepers, are more detail oriented than that. And I want to show you something else that you can do. It's the sort of thing I would do myself. So let's say you want to see, okay, I've got this number here for sales in my T1. When you click the report type, you might have noticed we did all breakdowns. But as you can see, you can also choose each item from the VAT-3. So E1, E2, ES1, ES2, PA1, etc. So let's do T1, for example, and click apply. So now we have, this is the totals. We can scroll down here and we can see this is the total sales VAT for T1, and we can match it to this. So you can actually save these individually. The T1, the T2s, you can save those to Excel, save those as a PDF. And that is, obviously, that's even more, I'm not going to say it's more accurate, but it could be more user-friendly. It does take longer to do at this point, but as you can see, you have total transparency then, because you've got, here's my T1, that's the detail of it, and it matches up to this. And do the same then with your, we can do the same with our T2, and you can save the T2. So you can scroll down to the bottom and see there's my T2 amount, and there's my T2 amount. So you can see exactly how those match up. I hope this helps. I know this video might be a bit long, but I also know that our bookkeepers love to get the full details of a feature, and that's what makes you so good.